playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested teams? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Pitt Panthers get the first crack on offense today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routines, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Handoff to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Hit getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Now the offense has reached the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with the 1st and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be be able to provide that for each team.
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Wrapped down the middle. It's Booth. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. And you set it down after that completion. Back to throw again. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Dump off. Caught by the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver grabs it. It'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Where the goal line? Touchdown, Notre Dame. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you've seen on Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
And they'll set up now for the extra point shot. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead, the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He goes nowhere. Stops cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A short completion at the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Pitt has moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver snags it. It's complete. Finally stops at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Just made on the outside. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in your quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
The runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught by the receiver.
Bunch of niggas going down, so they're getting quick.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Get somebody else quick. Y'all they on 20.
Brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time,
Every
the
day.
defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short connection to the tight end here. It's a solid game. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Fighting Irish.
That's close to you could tell.
All tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Oh.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Oh, they live in South Philly? Yeah, over there.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was
I ain't mad
capable.
at it.
That's his 5th catch in this first half.
See, not that.
2nd down now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him at the 34. That
Niggas know that he on some bullshit.
Nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas.
They finally see.
He just seems to have a nose for
And
the
it's,
first
a
down.
lot of people still don't see that. A lot of people see they got sense.
More gratifying for a
Like
defense
consistent
to be able
and
to
shit.
sit back and play
That was
zone
a very
and still
sensible
get
move.
pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
His pass rush has been a
So she
problem.
not
Another sack
gonna
sets up
get
2nd
him the
and
ball.
long.
Like
Clock
something.
is stopped, and we've reached
I
the
feel it.
2-minute timeout before halftime.
You can't control what the little niggas gonna do once you get him in there. If you can control them, get him in there.
Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
I'm about to take contact.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
It's like
A
long.
bit too much
That
air
was
on that
more.
throw by the junior quarterback.
And fist.
So a tricky situation here.
2 on the mark.
Very long inside.
1, 2 on the mark.
How
Like
much of a
that.
risk do
You
you
know,
take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive in
going
this
to be
moment.
out.
Out of the gun now.
You try to be nice and give a nigga an inch and they go too far.
Rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. The Panthers will have to punt this one away. This one will be fair caught.
Sick of me.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
Come on, yeah.
On
Give
1st
me
and
them
10, they'll
two.
look to throw it.
Yeah.
He dumps it off to the
Yeah,
tight
you
end.
want to throw them bitches in.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. They'll break up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He finds his man. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Yep, you do it.
Third man comes to the line quickly.
Let's go
Here
talk
comes a
about that.
1st down pass attempt. That catch is hauled in. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. What a catch. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, here the defense
I don't
decided
think
to sit
none of
back
us
and
did
play
that.
zone.
Yeah,
And that
it feels more
didn't
so
do a
you
good
are.
job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Shit, we can try and tell him it's
Tight end
going to
like this,
happen.
and you know he's used to dishing
If they
out
don't
the
fucking
punishment,
listen
but
to
here,
him.
he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This time it's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill.
That was a
to be
fair
able to come
cut.
up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the
That
money.
is so
And with this
retarded. She
receiver
didn't say
running around
that.
like this,
God
makes
forbid
it pretty
something
simple.
ever
All you have
happened
to do
to
is
him.
get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
She would really act like she don't know that she didn't know what the fuck is going on.
He's going to try to
That's
throw
why
it
she
from
in there.
a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First down, looking to throw the football. It's a fly to the wide out. Wide open downfield. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this two-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. Back-to-back short plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is all in over the middle. Blake's mindset gets brought down and picks up some decent yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks over the middle and has to go. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The field goal is good.
Right.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much fair she be trying to make. It's gonna take one of them to go at. It's gonna take one of B or one of them to go at it. That's what it's gonna take. They should go act all sad. That's when this is going to divide the family, but it's not going to divide the family. It's just going to set everybody down the street. Because they're the only ones not on track. Then fucking three, because even fucking their brother did it.
They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass. And they still rack up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison. Or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the ball.
She still don't got her son?
Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best of the biz for the start of this third quarter.
That's right.
And my mom said she was so for him. My mom was like, I was so for him because we need to go down there and get some sugar custody. She was like, because that's what we've been to for Monday. No, it's crazy how, the world is that you're the parents, but nobody has custody of their child until they actually go to get custody. And he needs to go down and get some type of custody. Gianni be acting weird with him now ever since he got a 1-year-old by this point. Well, his girlfriend and he was talking shit about Gianni. And we all was like, she didn't lie, and Gianni, you gave her something to talk about. Like, how we together, they live together, and when he was getting his son every weekend, she seen it. So what do you mean? Why are you mad? You gave them something to talk about. That's how girls are. That's just how females are. You gave her something to talk about.
What do Yanni do?
So, when she did that shit, when my dad go to Dick Stuff and Hoover and all that, and went to stay with her godmom, and Katty was basically calling her for mines. And she wasn't answering because she was with a nigga, but left mine with her godmother. Her godmom got custody of her niece and her nephew. Her godmom brother kids. She got custody of 3 of her nieces. Matter of fact, it's a set of twins, a little girl and a little boy. She got custody of them, to make a long story short. So her godmom fat and lazy and nasty, and when Patty went there to pick Mars up,
bro, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
Listen, he called Mother and was like, Mother told me this story. He called Mother and was like, you know, me and Gianni don't have no reason to beef. We ain't got no reason to argue. You know, just as long as I can get my son whenever I want him, yada, yada, yada. He is like, oh, Mother, look at what he got on, and took a picture of my husband. I had on a little girl's shirt and some high-water jeans.
That's not her fault, though. That's Gianni's fault.
That's what he was saying. He was basically like, and she don't answer for me. Like, why do my son got this on?
That lady trying to do her best and just taking on people's kids. Like,
and when he took mine to his house, you know how that shit goes.
That is fucked up.
He was beefing he was venting to his girlfriend. Like, he must have said something. I don't know exactly what he said, but like, look at what the fuck he got on. Like, what is Gianni doing? Or something like that. And the girl and Patty mom don't like each other. She don't like her because she got mad at her because she said she didn't want her son to go down south for 2 weeks. And she was like, Sadia started talking shit to Patty girlfriend. I don't know her name, but Sadia started talking shit to her or whatever. And she was like, I don't need you. She was like, I'm not saying that you need me, but you're going to need me or something. Sadia saying to the girl. She was like, no, you got me mixed up with your other grandson, mine. They need you. Or something like that. Sadia being messy goes back and tells Gianni what he said, what the girl said, and Gianni's mad at her.
She ain't lying. What the fuck? You just
That's
wanted.
what they said.
She just wanted to have a reason to be mad. Anyway, what the fuck they got to do with him and his son? Like, you just a weirdo.
So it was on the tip like for a while, like, I don't want my son around her.
You know how many niggas don't get along? I ain't really had no problems with niggas, but you know how many niggas don't get along that still could just it don't matter if you get your kid, like, the fuck does it matter?
That's what I'm saying. You never had a problem with her before then. I was like, Sadia was out of pocket for even going back telling Gianni what that girl said. Like, that was just being messy. She ain't had this whole thing to do. No, I'm talking about Sadia went back and told Gianni what the girl said. My grandma went back and told Gianni, not the dad.
He was being a nigga. I heard exactly what you said. You not listening. Can't be nigga.
Yeah, I was just out of hospital. I was just too messy. I'm like, why did she even do that? But Gianni, you give motherfuckers stuff to talk about, and you don't have your son.
Bang on. What you talking about?
If you not being mean to my kid, or I feel like my kid, like you with it, my kid's and you like my kid and all that, and treat my kid fine. I never had a problem with Sanaya and Samira being around girlfriends. His wife, his wife now. I never had a problem with Sage being around Malika because that was the only girl that Sage did had her around.
You shouldn't.
As long as you ain't treating my kid bad, like, I don't give a fuck.
That part. And you got to you some real shit.
Yeah, I never had an issue with nobody.
So,
I'm not with that nigga no more, so I don't give a fuck.
okay. So, should you care?
You know, some girls get weird like that. I don't want my daughter around this bitch.
Yeah, but they still want the nigga.
No, it's never.
It's fine. Y'all straight television. What are you talking about? She got some fucking pedophile case I don't know about or something. Otherwise, you fucking tripping. Shut the fuck up.
That's why I said
That nigga don't want you no more, and you
so.
making me not want you.
Bitches get into there.
I really never understood when women. I never understood when nobody did it. Yeah, well, I got a couple of the girls who do that. I got 2 girls that do that. I need 3. Like, what are you talking about, dude? What shit?
Yeah. I really never.
So you could be around people's kids, but people can't be around your kids. Huh? Okay, but that's why I never understood it. Seriously, like, you just weird in your way of thinking. Just weird, like, to me. Like, something not right with your brain. Like, nothing that hits you logically that you don't make fucking sense. Like, you really expressing these feelings. Like, there's one way to think some shit, and then you think a lot of shit. And to process it and get mad, and like, you really on that with that, like, to really have certain thoughts like take over you, and that be one of them. That's wild to me. But it's really people out here that do it. Every fucking day. There's somebody doing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
Yeah, I just never did that. When it was over with me and their dads, like, I never cared about that. As long as the person I treated my kid no ill way, like, you like my kid, okay. I don't care if my kid around you as long as you like her. You ain't being mean to her or mistreating her, so I never had a problem with it. Yeah, my life moved on and so did his, so. That's what I be saying, like, I don't know, yeah, but Gianni was on some bullshit with Patty Brooklyn. And Miles told Mother he like her. Her name Lex, because he don't know how to say Lex. He say Wex. I like Wex.
Everybody gonna get the it's Gianni, bro.
You get what?
It's Gianni. She gotta come with every fucking night. She in the way.
I'm 24 and you a bum. When I was 24,
It ain't even that. The chick is nothing. She just wanted. She really just a bum. Like,
that's what I'm saying. When I was 24, my kids was 4 and 2. I had a job, even though it wasn't my house. Like, me and my baby father lived together. Like, I had a job. I wanted my own money. I wanted better because I was a mother. Like, it's like her maternal instincts didn't kick in yet when they should have kicked in once mine came into this world.
mm-hmm. That's why I say niggas like Bull be cutting. Cause what was he doing busting in him?
Who, her baby father?
Mm-hmm.
I told you the kids, like, Sanaya and Beyonce and them told me, like, it always been it was never a boyfriend and girlfriend thing. It was just always, like, I guess, when Patty wanted to fuck her, he could fuck her.
The Panthers will kick this away to get the second half going.
You can have a problem with any type of man. She more so really
And takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the return.
She wasn't fit to be a mom in the first place.
The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at
the
halftime.
motherfucking them boys that be getting pregnant by the niggas, they be trying to be with the niggas. They always try to be with the niggas.
This defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's what I'm saying, though. Niggas be sending them on the pressure when they be getting pregnant.
Right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could
looking deep down the right side.
Receiver
left alone down there for a huge gain. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
I ain't mad at him for the ball play.
For a first down, but instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Drops back, needing the 3rd down completion here. They trap him for a sack. The Panthers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fair catch made near the 45. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
I can't remember what Gianni ate from the end
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Too long for the pass rush. A sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
She needs to be mad at her.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Motion now from the tight end. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
She made it herself.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Nice pickup on 3rd down, but not enough for the 1st down. So 4th down coming up. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. And they put something together in this drive. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time, with good recognition by the quarterback, when he gets it down to the tight end, you can see what he can do after the catch.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check him out.
Maybe that's why she spoke so highly of him.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
First down quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just...
Always. She used to come on Tasker Street just to see Sanaya and Samira dress alike. Because I used to dress them alike every day.
Of the mark inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
End zone ahead. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We're sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance.
It is well on the field.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
He's going to bring this down a few yards deep in the end zone.
I agree with you.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks free. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
It's just like...
Catch made over the middle. He made the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back, we're going to throw for the first down. Gets loose. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. And it hurts him now to kick it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Here's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
That's a strong stiff arm. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. looks really threatening now. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead?
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. The Panthers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout.
I said, when I see this one, I'll get like, hey, yo,
brings up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, hit, and they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6th pass.
What's your either? Oh.
The offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter.
Oh.
The shot was
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, what a move. Another great move. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And this is going to have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. It's the fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is on target.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You've taken away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late,
who's in the clear? Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And this one is caught. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get him as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
A smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
What time is it?
In this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll hand it off. They finally stop
Fucking
it, but
go.
that gain is good for a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead. It's QB sneak. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, what more can you say about
30
the
fucking
execution of this
seconds,
offense
yeah.
with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
After attempts. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's Fielder returning, trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the ball is hauled in. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looks left and finds his target there. Timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. Approaching the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't even got no more orders. That's how you know times is over. We ain't got none of the papers without orders.
Just like we see, you know, this contract for a little bit. What a fucking fun